Niggas gonna be like, that nigga's funny as hell.
The funniest shit be the shit that you don't even know that you recording. You know what I'm saying? We just say some funny shit. You know what I mean? Like that. Those would be the best moments.
She smacked the fuck out me in the cemetery. I felt like I was a fucking whore.
See, like that shit is already on YouTube now. It's a success, but it's gonna be it'll take a minute to upload. I mean, to get on everything.
Oh, they might laugh at that shit.
I laughed my ass off as soon as I heard it. I thought you get slapped at the damn cemetery smoking weed, man.
Yeah, because we was in the cemetery, and you know, on the islands they bury. We don't bury our dead under the ground.
Yeah.
We bury them in a
like in New Orleans and shit.
Yeah, in a crypt. Like a mausoleum, a crypt. And the brethren, everybody was outside, they was praying and doing the chant. Cause you know when somebody died, like in the islands, like we'll stay in the cemetery and sing for like fucking almost an hour, 2 hours maybe, singing, praying and singing.
Yeah.
I was sitting there smoking weed. I was praying and singing too, but I was high as fuck. And my cousin told me to put that shit out. and I kept smoking, like, man, you crazy. Next thing you know, I turned around, she came over and said, "Pow!" Smacked the fuck out of me. I'm like, yo, why you hitting me, man? You ain't even my mother, man. What the fuck is wrong with you smacking me? She was like, I told you to put a goddamn thing out.
I love it down there though, man. I love the women's accent, but they do women from the Caribbean. I wouldn't call all of them evil. They have that streak in them.
They're mean. They're very mean.
I was fucking this one chick's sister. You know what I mean? Like, I was fucking with a chick named Daniqua Sweetie. Her sister was older than her, and she had she was, I guess, espousing somebody back home. So I had got the pussy and everything. And the chick came out and found out.
They're good women.
Yeah.
They're good women. They're damn good women, but don't piss them off. When you piss them off and you betray them, then you will die.
That's scary.
Because they will kill you.
Hey, I'm like the knives and shit too.
My uncle's
cut the
wife,
shit out your ass.
My uncle's wife, she was a loving wife. Loved that man to death. But she found out he had kids outside the marriage, so she fucking poisoned him. You know what I mean? And he died. She poisoned the fuck out of him.
Boss man, this is a new member for the Third on Street team.
What's up with you, man? What's
going on?
Fletcher, man.
Everything.
Yeah.
She poisoned him, man, and he fucking died.
Damn, real shit.
Yeah,
that's that hood news.
Cause he cheated.
We got this shit called the hood news. You know what I mean? Like we just sit around and tell real hood stories, shit that really happened. You know what I'm saying? We don't have a whole lot of scenes, but like I'll show you this other room right here. Like this room right here, you can see what I'm talking about. We gonna change this room. Yeah. Game on back, man. Hey.
Willie. You were telling me that
I gotta hear this shit.
You were like, CJ ain't gonna, CJ, you gotta realize accountability, you know, you gotta have accountability with that 501c. You just can't get stuff and just do anything with it cause I gotta be accountable for that. I'm quite sure CJ don't have a problem keeping record. You know, he just so what is it? He just so doggone, how they put it?
Come up with a good word.
So that shit already downloaded.
He's so just when you're young and prideful. He's so prideful and everything. I said, that's just the way CJ is young, you know. See, he said, he don't do you like that. I said, he was doing me like that before we just left. I said, remember I told him something about need to do the ad for the writers and stuff. I said, oh yeah, that ain't nothing. All you gotta do is spit. So he had to explain to me how easy it is, how simple it is. You know what I'm saying? That's his arrogance. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I said, all you gotta do is get the end result. Okay, so since it's that easy, have it done.
Is it done? Is the question.
Is it done?
It's done.
Okay, then.
That's it. Shit. That's all. That's what I be talking about.
So I was trying to tell him he need to learn, effective communication. I learned how to, get the thing done. You want to sit there and argue about it. But
No, it ain't no. That's why, man. Listen, this is a commercial from Caroline Jamar. Listen, this is about business, man. We are about our business. I'm trying to handle our business, man. You know what I mean? We stay like that. You cannot see our face. We're a serious organization, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is a 10-minute message. You know what I mean? I do 10-minute reality. My life is 10 minutes. The last 10 minutes of my life.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
He rollerblade. What you say? Chris
Miami.
Chris, what you say? I saw how you found out about Chris. What you say?
Man, I just discovered it, man. I didn't even know there was land up here in the northern area that was still considered Florida. So I looked at that shit on the map.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, I'm an explorer, man. I'll explore.
So he was going to Miami and stopped over here.
I went to Kingston, Jamaica, and stayed there about a month and explored that whole. It's a concrete jungle down there, boy. You would get killed. But see, I speak.
Patois.
Yeah. So.
What I be tripping off of is how, like, people in the islands, how they're so intellectually forward of people in America. You know what I mean?
That's
Schools and shit.
I West Indian. I'm not gonna put my people down. My father's from the Bahamas. I'm half Bahamian too.
Yeah.
My grandparents were rebels. They were rebels like how Fidel Castro and them was. My grandmother and grandfather both fought British troops in the trenches in the Bahamas for independence.
That's what I be talking about. You know what I mean? How the hell they got talking about?
In a revolutionary uprising. My grandparents. My grandmother died trying to free the Bahamas from the British. My grandfather was the only man. My grandfather was the only man who lived out of my family besides my father to see the Bahamas gain independence.
But this other thing we're talking about.
My grandmother died fighting for it. She died at 36 years old.
They know their history, bro. Bahamian people, they know their history. Education is important to them. I mean, they come over here and go to school and become doctors and botanists and stuff.
My grandmother refused.
Niggas.
My grandmother refused.
Stop being
she
niggas.
refused to go to England to work for the British Crown during World War II. They were trying to pull her to go to England to go work and build war machines. My grandmother told the Queen's people that worked for her, she said, man, fuck the Queen of England, and slammed the door in her face. My daddy told me that shit.
That's how history's passed on, real true history.
I got missionaries in my family. My great grandfather, my mother's father, he fucking was from South Carolina and ran up north because the whites were coming to hang him because he beat up this white boy, beat him up bad. He was a boxer and shit. Fucking scrapped with that white man, beat that white man and beat him to a bloody pulp. Knocked his teeth out his mouth, fucked his eye up and everything. And all the KKK people came out there looking for my great grandfather. They was gonna hang his ass. So he had to hide in the fucking trunk of somebody's car and they had to drive him all the way to Pittsburgh.
That's some hood shit now. That's how
them fucking them whites was coming to kill him. They was on horses and shit looking for his ass. Cause he beat that white boy so damn bad. Beat his ass. You know what I'm saying?
And you know the names and everything. You gonna look this shit up. Well,
yeah,
the angles of history. You know what I mean? These are true stories.
But you know what though? After he did that shit, he never came back to the South. He worked on a railroad up north. He was only coming from New York all the way up Maine and across out west. Yeah,
You said that shit the other day.
He wasn't fucking. He wasn't fucking with them. That's my mother's father.
That's the same. That's
my mother's
story.
mother.
My father's his uncle. He killed a white man up in the woods. He had to leave from up there, but he didn't go there for. He went right down there to Chipley, Florida, right in the area down there, cause my uncle had met him down there. Seen him at a little restaurant. They were eating at a diner and stuff. You know, he asked him where he was from, so let's sit at the table together. He said, my mama stay up that way. He said, that's my grandma. And he said, she's still living? Cause he ain't trying to contact nobody. He just left and went to start a family somewhere. And
sound like a plan to me, Caroline.
Yeah.
You know.
But white people back then in those days, they were always so damn suppressive or whatever the fuck you call it.
Yeah.
He beat that white boy. They said they told me he beat that white boy's ass. He said
The hood
really,
news.
He really proved that blacks were